What is up, YouTube? It is tea time here. We are back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about, as you guys can tell by the title, Book of Boba Fett, Episode 6. This this episode was huge. Okay, it was really big. It didn't feel like an episode. It didn't feel like a Boba Fett episode at all. It felt like a movie. We had everything. So, spoiler alert, spoiler warning. You've been warned, but like right here. Cad Bane. He becomes live action. I just finished Rebels, so I've seen him in that. He just became live action. He looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing. But let's get into it. If you guys know me, I got notes right here. All right. And yeah, so we start with seeing Cobb Vamp, and we saw him last time in like Mando season 2, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Mando season 1, but we saw him in Mando, and he takes out Pikes in his area, and it was in a great way. Like, he told him to leave, and they tried to pull a gun on him, and he just killed three of them, and it was like, you go, tell him not to come back. And we obviously see that bites him in his behind, but we'll get to that. Then the second we end up going to Mando, and he's in his new ship, and he's going somewhere. He's in a new planet. People probably know what planet this is. I don't. So if you do know, please let me know in the comments. But he ends up landing, and we see R2D2. And at that point, I was like, oh yeah, Luke's here. Somebody's here. We're gonna see somebody. And then we see Mando just sitting there waiting right by a lot of drones that are building something. We'll get to that also later. But he's just sitting there waiting, and we cut to Grogu, and he's meditating with Luke. Yep, we see Luke and Grogu. Amazing. Whoever looks like Luke, whoever done Luke, absolutely amazing. And Grogu's powers, they ended up improving a lot, you know. Um, we saw him picking up a frog and trying to put it into his mouth, but Luke was like, no, no. But they end up talking, and Luke talks about Yoda. He was like, I know a friend that used to be just like you. His name is Master Yoda. And then we see a flashback. He's talking about, do you want to remember back then? And he gives him like a memory thing, and we see a flashback of Grogu as a tiny, tiny baby, and we see some Jedi. We don't see their faces, but we see the Jedi, and it's during the Purge, Order 66, whatever. And they ended up dying, and this clone troopers took them, and I think they took them. But yeah, we see that, and then we see Mando's asleep, and he wakes up because Ahsoka steps on a branch or something. He wakes up, and he's like, "Oh, it's you." And yeah, we see Ahsoka. She's here as well. I didn't expect to see her, at least. I didn't see no rumors that she was going to be in it. So it's obviously amazing to see her there. We see her there, and she reveals that they are building a Jedi school, and that Grogu is the first student. And so they're talking. Mando ends up seeing him, and he's like, "Yeah, no, this isn't the best thing for him. He needs to be, focused on his Jedi training, stuff like that." He ends up leaving, but whenever he leaves, Grogu sees it, and we see Grogu sad. He misses him. But Grogu starts training with Luke, and he's trying to jump and balance, and he can't do it. So Luke pulls out like this training thing. We might have seen it before. I'm not 1,000% sure. But it starts shooting Grogu, and he's like starts jumping over and stuff. It's pretty cool. We see his balance, and then Ahsoka and Luke have an interaction, and it's great because whenever they interacted, I was like, wait, have they not met before, or have we not seen them meet before? And we haven't. She was Anakin's Padawan. Anakin trained her, and she's here. She starts saying, you remind me of your father, this and that, all of that. I couldn't stop smiling. It was great. But they ended up revealing that Mando made him some chain armor. People were thinking it was that. I didn't know if it was that, but it was chain armor. So we ended up going back to Tatooine, and we see our team, the bikers, Chrysanthemum, Mando, Boba, Finnick. We see them. And Mando was like, I got some help. He goes to Cobb Vamp and he asks for their help. Cobb Vamp's like, yeah, probably. And then Mando leaves. And then Cobb Vamp ends up sitting there and he does end up dying. But right before that, we see Cad Bane show up. First time live action Cad Bane. I saw it and I was like, yo, no way they have Cad Bane live action. But they do, you know. He looks so cool. He sounded exactly the same. He looks scary, you know. But we see that he kills Cobb Vamp, and we go to the bar that's in Tatooine or wherever that town is that Boba's taking over, and the Pikes blew it up. So she's probably dead and everyone in there. And then we cut back to Grogu and Luke, and Luke gives him a choice. That the Mandalorian gave him this armor, that he could choose it and then go back to be with the Mandalorian, or he could choose his lightsaber and train with Luke. That lightsaber is from Master Yoda. That's insane. Yeah, I did get some pics. They're a little bad quality. I don't know why it does that, but whenever I save them, it just goes to worse quality. It's weird. Also, if you guys want to fix that, let me know. But yeah, look, this is Luke. He looks almost exactly the same. It's insane how good he looks. You know, we see Luke, and then Ahsoka's also right there. Um, yeah, it was a great episode. It wasn't really Book of Boba Fett episode, but it was a great episode. You know, um, yeah, I cannot wait for next week, and let me know what you guys think for sure. I rated a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You know, I didn't expect this. I expected Luke and Grogu, but no, all these flashbacks, his references, Ahsoka, you know, everything like that. I didn't expect. So yeah, that's actually cool. Cad Bane, I didn't expect. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.